の四国には石鎚山という西日本最高峰の霊山がございます。そこの霊峰へ、毎年最低でも年に一度は登って、また自分の、力を蓄えるじゃないですけど、こう自然へ身を投じて一日山に入っていくという体験は今も続けてしていますね。その昔まだこの四国遍路というのが生まれる前の話ですけど、ですからお大師様の時代よりまだ数百年前にはこの四国という土地はやっぱり修行の場所としてたくさんの修行者がこのお四国を歩いて自然の中へ身を投じて修行に励んでいたそうですね。
四国以外からお寺さんが四国をぐーっとね、特に海辺を回るという修行が流行ったんです。でその後やはり、もう少しね、弘法大師の修行地をたどるというので、いわゆる弘法大師の弟子たちが回り始めた。その後やはりその一般の人がね、回り始めたというところがお遍路がね成立している。
I would definitely want to come back again to Shikoku. It's like very, very beautiful and a real secret of Japan, I would say.
Sometimes you see things you don't have by yourself, like the most perfect things. I think it's important to see the beautiful things in every country. If they have mountains, oh, it's fantastic. If we got lakes and stuff like that, it's fantastic. So yeah, open your eyes and you'll see beautiful things.
So it's a kind of peaceful place to be as a woman in Japan. I feel very relaxed traveling here. And I'm also curious how it would be walking alone, because maybe my experience is because I'm walking with my husband. So we decided to walk 3 or 4 hours each on our own.
I would definitely recommend, because you can learn just so much simply by walking from one temple to another.
四国全体がもう聖地というところで、基本的にやっぱり歩くというのが基本でして、各寺はもう通過地点という形で、もう結局もう道が聖地で、道を修行して歩くという意味合いが非常に強いですね。
I met some Japanese friends that I didn't know, but even if we don't speak the same language, we can understand each other. And I met a Japanese Ohenro, and we meet again in a lot of guest house. And it was always fun to see him again, and we just joke about it, but without speaking the same language. So
it's just Shikoku seems to be sort of a time slip. You're coming back into time to the old Japan.
But if one's interested in Japan, I think this is a great way to experience a very special and unique part of Japan and the culture, and part of the culture that is here.
And that custom of OSETTAI, of helping one another, is really based on the faith, the belief in Kukai, Kobodaishi. The belief that perhaps the Ohenro-san, the pilgrim, could be Kobodaishi in disguise. So if you do something nice to him, he will maybe help you or bless you. But if you do not treat him kindly, then perhaps he will punish you. So that faith, that belief continued for so long, and still in the minds of the elderly people, that's very strong.
I think that's the thing that stays with me at the end of the day. They're so generous or helpful. I'll have people stop, you know. I think most Ohenros have this experience of someone just driving up beside them, stopping on the side of the road, giving them something and driving off. Like, it's, no matter how many times it happens, it's still kind of surprising and wakes me up a little. In that respect, it's just every day seems really full, and unknowns happen. I didn't come in with a lot of expectations. I kind of knew that I'd be walking to temples, so I'm just taking it as it comes.
でも本当外国人の人にどんどんね来てもらって日本のその文化をね、知ってほしいなというふうなのは思いますね。はい。
全部回ったのが2年ぐらいかけて回ったんですけど、その時の農協長がこちらのこの屏風になっております。で一番少ない回数が18回ぐらい、あとはもう50回以上回っているところもあります。自分自身が落ち着かない、なんかそわそわした、そういう時にお参りに行って帰ってくるとね、なんかしら、なぜでしょう、落ち着くんですよ。それがこの回数回ったゆえんかも分かりません。
安い料金がもう寄付で、ね、そういういろんな人と国の人と接して、そういう手助けができたらいいないうような感じですね。
もし空海が今生きてたらどんな精進料理作るんだろうと。で今の時代に合った料理じゃないかなと思って作ったのがこの精進フレンチなんですよ。
I mean, one of the best things about the Ohenro, and especially now, is that it includes, it's a religious practice, but it also is a cultural experience. It's an experience of nature. It's an experience of Japanese cuisine. It's an experience of Japanese lodgings. Walking, or even doing it in sections by car, you can experience so many things about Japanese culture.
子供たちがお遍路さんのお接待、いろんなお茶であったり座布団、今年は去年の子供たちは座布団塗ってきたんですけど、その前の子たちは短冊にお遍路さん頑張ってくださいいうのを日本語だったり外国語だったりで遍路道のいろんな木に吊るしてあるんで、先日もそれを見たイタリア人のお遍路さんが感激してお遍路遍路道の途中に坂本小学校あるんだけど、小学校にわざわざ訪ねてきてその感想を言っていった言って。
I just really love the idea of just walking just alone for like days at a time, visiting beautiful places like this, and meeting strangers on the road on the way. I think it's going to be amazing.
For people who've never done this before, probably a little bit more planning. I'm excited about the unexpected, so that's what I enjoy about travel. But I would, for people who are not as adventurous as I am, definitely plan a little bit more and take your time. It's beautiful to be in the Japanese countryside as opposed to being in the big cities, Osaka, Hiroshima.
So I took my time off to do the 88 temple route, and I did this because of my father, who actually did this himself before in 2010. So I'm following in his footsteps. So that's very interesting. I wrote his diary. He wrote a diary of all the steps he took, and then I read it before I went. And I do recognize some things, like going in the mountains and then with the steep stairs, difficult walking. I do recognize that, but everybody has their own adventure, so that's interesting. And I think that is a very big change, because before I was afraid of everything, and now I'm not. So I think that is the biggest change I did.
ここではこういう任命書を差し上げてるのと同時にですね、お茶の接待であったり、お菓子の接待、ここから大久保寺は山道になりますから、その山道にかかる前にここで一息を入れて、でいろんな方々からいただいたお接待をもらって、ここでちょっと一息ついて、それで大久保寺に行っていただけたらと思いますので、ぜひここにも寄っていただければいいかと思います。
本当に9月の27日から始めた時はもう毎日暑くてね、それから高知で何にもないところ毎日一人で歩くきつかった。
まずはごまについてですけど、これはこの仏教独特のものとか、また真言宗のものというわけではなく、古くはやっぱりインドにあったそのインドの土地の宗教で、この火の神様に対して焚き木をして火を起こして手を合わすという宗教がインドにもともとあったそうなんですね。火の高い低いや炎の上がり方ではなく、そこにどのような思いで思いを投じるかというところが大事なところだと思いますね。